And hey guys, we're back, and this time I'm going to teach you about how to use live modules, alright? So if you scroll down, you can see a live modules, and right now we're actually scheduled for one. And you can see here in red, session is live, join now. You can click onto this, or you can also click on your notifications. Usually it will ring and say that it's already started. So you can click on either or you could also go down to your journey and click it in. Okay, so I'm going to just click this one here, and it'll take you into the live module, and this is how you look like getting into your room. And this is actually just as simple as a digital classroom whereby you'll have a whiteboard, everything is shown here, the slides, and also on your right you can see this is our instructor going to come out real soon. And this is how you'll see your trainer, like Darren, he's waving right now at you over here, and you can actually hear him too. So this is really important for you to interact with your trainer. Here are some of the functions that you can use on this digital whiteboard. So first off, there's this raise a hand, where it's technically a virtual raise a hand, and the trainer gets to see it and they can unmute your mic to let you speak. So sometimes you have certain opinions, you can use this. Also bear in mind, some trainers actually prefer you to raise a hand when you want to ask a question, so then the whole class can listen to your question. So it really depends on the trainer's preference, yeah? So moving on, you have a pen. Can you scribble that down? If you don't like it, use an eraser, clean it off. There's a highlighting marker as well. There's also text where you can type in. You can change the size, the color, whether it's bolded, whether it's italicized, up to you. You can use this to do that. Okay, if you don't like it, you can just press delete. You can also put in shapes. You can put in emojis. Right? And lastly, quite an important one, you can actually scroll down and there's so much space for you to write. For those of you who prefer to write on an empty space, you can also use this function called emd content, and you can actually add in a lot of things. For example, if you press web content, you can look for YouTube videos or even images that you like to put into this slide. So for example, let's say you want to put this in, you click here, or you can even add a URL if you have a specific one, or you click here and you put and it will actually pop up on the slide itself like that. You can move it up if you want. So the reason why there's this function as well is to help you with your learning. So for some of you who prefer to put in certain relevant things that you like to watch right after this slide, so sometimes the trainer may not have enough time and then they are moving on to the next slide, then that helps you to come back and have a look at this. Also bear in mind, whatever you put on here, whether it's a text, whether it's an emoji or anything like that, cannot be seen by other people except the trainer if the trainer peeps into your whiteboard. So be careful what you write here, because technically the trainer can see stuff that you write. But once again, just remember that this is sort of like your notebook. You can just scribble whatever as long as it helps you with your learning. Alright? Next off, I'm going to explain to you what this is. Okay, so this is exit class. Same thing with this button is for you to exit the class. So what is this area here? So if you see this in turquoise or green, you can see that the instructor has muted both video and audio. So usually the instructor will show up here and you can hear him. And some of you may also want to make sure you check your settings. So for example, if you click onto settings, it's basically to allow permission to use your microphone, your headphones, and also your firewall. So make sure that all is set up before the session begins or during the session, so that whenever the trainer wants you to speak up, you wouldn't have to go through all of this. Alright? The other thing here is also chat. So if you see here, this chat, and LDR Youth is basically your trainer in this session, and this person, the trainer, has reached out to everybody. So this is a general chat room whereby everybody gets to comment here and whatnot. So some of you may ask, like, how do I ask questions? Some of the rules will differ according to the trainer. Sometimes you can add in question here and you type in your question, and the moderator will ping it for the trainer to have a look at. There's something else called here private chat. So if you click onto this, you will actually have a private chat with LDR Youth or sometimes the moderator, and this only can be sent and be seen by your trainer or the moderator. So sometimes you feel uncomfortable with sharing some of your thoughts or your questions with the whole class, then you can do this as well. Oh, and I forgot one more button over here. Oh, look what's happening here. So actually the trainer can send you a quick poll and it will automatically pop up in your screen. So right now the trainer is asking, have you eaten breakfast? I'll say yes and you just submit it, right? Okay, coming back to the important little button that you can use is actually over here, which is a undo or redo button. Just like any other function, you can actually use this. For example, let's say I want to play this, pause it, maybe I want to delete it. So if I want to delete it, let's say I press this. Oh, something else has popped up. A new flashcard has been assigned to you. So the trainers can also add in flashcards, questions and whatnot during the session and it will automatically pop up. So for example, let's go and have a look at what flashcard has the trainer given. Now click OK. And it redirect us to the flashcards. So like right now, he has only one flashcard for us to read. So once you've read, you just click done. And then it redirect here again. So coming back to this, let's say I click the delete button and I want to undo that, I'll just click this and it pops up again. Alright, simple, right? And if I want to redo it, I just click this. Alright. So just like how you end your video, the trainer can also do the same. So for example, right now the trainer is saying, check out this video guys, and you can actually play it directly here. Alright, seems simple, right? So sometimes trainers would use this to help you understand a bit further. They'll send you some videos and put it right under the slide, which makes things really easy to access. Alright, as you can see, there's something else coming out. An assignment breakout mission has been assigned to you. So same thing, it will pop up, you just click OK and it will redirect you to the assignment. So for example, right now, they have to put this in and you put in your response and you capture it. Capture it meaning you can actually use your webcam or add an attachment, like you want to add images and anything directly from your computer, you can do so. And then you click next. So for example, let's just try it out, yeah? And I'll click next. Oh, I have to add in a picture. So let's see whether I can do this. Or I can use capture it. So sometimes this shows up, which means your computer has not given permission to do so. And sometimes it will, alright? So sometimes it will pop up on the left of your screen and then you just have to click allow, microphone and webcam. And then for example, let's just record this. And then you upload it. Alright, so it's actually attached here and you click next. And you can actually review what you've sent. If you don't like it, you can discard and put in a new one. Lastly, you are tasked to draw something. Okay, let's say I draw something and I'm just gonna key in stuff here. Oh, it doesn't allow you to do that? Oh, it does, and you just submit. And that's how you submit the activity. Great, right? So cool. You can add so many things over here. And the trainer can engage with you as many times as he wants or she wants and add in all the fun stuff to engage with you. And lastly, this is a feedback survey that is really short that will usually come up after a session for you to rate your trainer. So for example, how would you rate your trainer? Let's say I give a 10. Be honest, be truthful. That will really help us to give you better content and also to help the trainers become better. Okay. And you submit it. And that's it.